Hi, remember that time last year I asked you guys to vote for me and said if you voted for me and I won I'd make a Q&A video? Well, here the Q&A video is finally. In my head I've been like preparing for this video going like Q&A, more like Q and slay, and I'm like, why is that going through my head? Because that's not a word that's normally in my vocab. I've clearly been spending too much time on the Summer in the City Twitter. I've put this off long enough. Let's go. The first question is, how am I? I'm very good today. I'm actually having a really good day and it's been good. Just chilling like a villain around the house. What's my opinion on the Scottish referendum? Depending on when this video is made, well, the video has been made well after the Scottish referendum. I'm really happy that Scotland is still part of the UK because you just, all this scariness and like what if and what if and what if, and Liam might have been deported. Just putting it out there. Do I like the Studio Ghibli movies or any anime at all? Yes, the Studio Ghibli movies are some of my favourite animes, but I'm also a big fan of Death Note as an anime series. It's just amazing, and Fullmetal Alchemist is definitely up there, and Pokemon. What's on my Tumblr tag? Someone wants to see down my rabbit hole of fans. Well, basically, my Tumblr tag is nothing, because Tumblr clearly hates me. I'm just not Tumblr material. There are the odd thanks for Sitsi and meeting me at Sitsi, but beyond that, nothing to do with YouTube. Sophie Harwood wants to know where babies come from. You should really be taught that in school. Yeah. What's my best memory doing YouTube? I'm really torn here. Like, there are a lot of things I've done on YouTube, and I think the best way to group it together is to say meeting people in real life, meeting people online that I've met and the friends, and making the friendships online. That's the biggest part of YouTube for me, and sort of Sitsi encompasses that, but I like events like playlists and meeting people at other events too. Game of Thrones or Harry Potter? Well, what if you could like mix them and have wizards in Game of Thrones with the dragons, and like you're a wizard, Harry, and like basically no, that would mess up because it'd basically be Merlin. I'm gonna go with Merlin, the TV show. Do I like Doctor Who and Sherlock? You clearly have not been watching my channel very long. I like them both very much. If I had one superpower, what would it be? Now, the fact you put one superpower in there is like really insulting because I just want to pick every single superpower. I would normally go for the Peter Petrelli power from Heroes, where you can just have a bit of every power which come into contact with it. But assuming that isn't possible, flight or time travel, I've got a coin, heads or tails, heads or tails, heads. Tails, so it's time travel. If I could be on any superhero team, what superhero team would I be on? Now I'm torn between the Justice League and the Avengers, but I'm gonna go with the Avengers just because I want Tony Stark to make me my own Iron Man suit. I messed up my hair putting on an Iron Man mask and I'm really vain. When did I get in a relationship with Jamie Joe? I started dating Jamie on Valentine's Day 2014, and ever since it's been the best 11 months of my life. Favourite thing to snack on when it's not mealtime and I'm hungry? Basically Oreos. Oreos are like my constant go-to snack. I will literally just pull up this pot and have an Oreo. No go. What's my favourite thing that I own? Well, this is going to be really cheesy, but the favourite thing that I own is this painting by Jamie because it's just amazing. It's one of a kind and it was made for me personally and I really, really like it. She made me another Toy Story one, which is the first ever painting she made me, and that's probably like joint second with this, but like the Woody and Buzz in this amazing and I really, really like it. Ali Boomer asked what my earliest memory is. My earliest memory is like torn between two things because I don't know which came first. It's either being on the Dumbo ride at Disneyland Paris with my parents when I was a kid, or it's dreaming that there was a pterodactyl inside our toilet, going inside and just being generally scared that there was a pterodactyl in the toilet and waking up and being afraid of the toilet. James asked if I was granted one wish for humanity, what would my wish be? My wish would be to get rid of pigeons, because pigeons are annoying. They poo everywhere and quite frequently they fly at my head. Like, pigeons just seem to have a thing with my head where they'll just fly at it, straight at it, and I have to duck. If I could pick one of my Pop Funko figures to turn into a real character, which would it be? This is actually really hard. I have a lot of Pop Funko figures as you can choose. I really like the Flash. Like, the Flash TV show recently has been really cool, so I'm gonna go with the Flash. He would be the real life one, because super speedy and stuff. I was inclined to go with Superman, but like, there's so many Supermen that I don't know which one I'd choose. I'm gonna go with the Flash. So that was my Ask video, and subsequently my first video of the new year. If you enjoyed it, please throw a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already. Please also throw a comment down below asking a question for the next video, but let's dwindle down the superhero questions. There are a lot of superhero questions. Let's do some more things like Pokemon or Toy Story, because why not? And I will see you guys soon. Also Facebook. I actually made it this time. It's in the link down below, because last time I said this, there wasn't a link down there. There is this time. Bye.